Hi there, this is Olusegun Yekami of Nosa Capital, coming to you on a Sunday afternoon, a beautiful Sunday afternoon here. Anyway, we're not going to be talking about the weather. We're here for the price action between Bitcoin and the US dollar. So let's get started. So here again is the weekly chart of Bitcoin and USD on the Bitstamp exchange. I have not gone up to the monthly level because that takes quite a while, and I don't think that, except it's necessary, I don't think I should discuss the monthly today. But let's just start at the weekly. Anyway, as we can see here, the sentiment here is still bearish. I beg your pardon, not bullish. It's bearish. We can see that our Chiku span here, which is that light green line here, is caught up in congestion within the price action. That could delay further rise in prices if the sentiment is not strong enough. And as you can see here, the Kinju-sen is above the Tenkan-sen. But we can take note on two things. One, if you're going to be trading at this level, you have to be very patient now that the price action is getting into the cloud. But two, perhaps you could take comfort from the fact that the closing prices of these last two candles are above the Kinju-sen, and if they're above the Kinju-sen in that manner, it is most likely that the price will continue to rise. So in order for us to sort of confirm that, let's take a look at the daily chart to see what is taking place in the daily level. And as we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely bullish. The sentiment overall is bullish. As you can see, the price action is above the cloud. That's the first thing. The Tenkan-sen, which is this light blue line, is above the Kinju-sen, also a bullish sign. And of course, perhaps most importantly, a lot of people tend to ignore this. The Chiku span, as you can see that here, this light green line here is running free. There seems to be enough energy to it. The closing prices are well above the Tenkan-sen, and I expect the price to continue to rise. Now, I wouldn't just jump in. I think if people are not quite sure, I think you should just test the waters and see. For those of you who love your day trading, scalping, you could scalp a few positions, I believe, in the current market. So let's go down to the bridge between the swing traders, the swing trading, and of course long-term trading, which is the 4-hour chart. Once again, overall sentiment here, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely bullish. As you can see, the price action is above the cloud, and the Tenkan-sen is above the Kinju-sen, and of course the Chiku span was running free, but I don't think it's completely going to be congested here. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I believe that it will either get through. I don't think it's going to be congested at all, but if it does get congested, this is probably going to act as support, ensuring that the price continues to go up. But perhaps most importantly, one can take comfort from the fact that none of the last three candles or so, the closing prices here are well above the Kinju-sen, which means that this is direction is bound to be heading upwards. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's a little bit of flattening here in the Tenkan-sen. That means that the price is consolidating. I think that you're going to get a little bit of a rest, and then it will continue to head upwards, as there is no sign that it's going to go below the Kinju-sen at this time. I think we're just going to have a little bit of a range contraction, and then things will take off again. As I said earlier, those of you who love your scalping, I think you can scalp a few positions here and make some profits, in and out of the market. For those in the long term, you may not want to put all your eggs in one basket, but does Bitcoin still offer opportunity for long-term growth? I think it does. Anyway, as I've always said to you, when it comes to the markets, no one really knows, what's going to go on, and your guess is always as good as mine. Keep your eyes and ears open, and you're trading sharp. Bye.